So what's the number one concern I'm hearing from homeowners in Roseburg thinking about selling their house in this crazy hot real estate market we find ourselves in? Well, where am I going to go if I sell my house, right? I mean, you're probably asking yourself the same question if you're out there thinking about selling your house. That's a legitimate question, and I get it. I'd probably feel the same way. It'd be a fear of mine if I was selling my own house. My name's Troy Schuyler, licensed real estate broker with the Sky team at Keller Williams Realty here in Roseburg. I got a few different options that I think might just answer that question and give you the peace of mind to go ahead and get your house on the market and find your buyer. Option number one is listing your property with a contingency. In other words, you're listing your property with your real estate broker like you always would, but you have built into the listing, and any buyer that looks at your house knows before going that the close of escrow, the sale of the home, is going to be contingent on, or it's going to be subject to, the seller finding a suitable replacement dwelling. Now, this could prolong your close of escrow, which in a market like this where we're starting to see interest rates creep up a little bit, it may not work for all buyers because they may actually lose their qualification if the interest rate gets too high to where they no longer qualify for that mortgage amount. But in certain instances, this just might be the best option. Option number two is called an occupancy after close of escrow. And here's how it works. Basically, you hire your real estate agent, you list your property, you get your buyer, you go ahead and close in a normal time frame so your buyer gets that lower interest rate that they locked in at. You close on time, everybody's happy. Homeowner who just sold their house retains occupancy in the house like a tenant, but this does not create a landlord-tenant occupancy. So it's not subject to the Oregon landlord-tenant laws. It's a little bit different because it's tied to our real estate agreement. Important for you to understand that. So you retain occupancy on the home for a predetermined amount of time, whether that's 30 days or 60 days, whatever you think you're going to need. It's not subject to you finding suitable replacement dwelling. It's for a set term. Option number three is a prolonged escrow period. In other words, you would go ahead and list your property, find the buyer, get the price you want, but in the listing agreement, you've stipulated basically a seller contingency that any buyers are offering on the property with the knowledge and understanding that we can't close until a future date. And whether that's 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it's not an occupancy after close of escrow because you're not closing escrow until that future date. So with this, you're gambling that the market is going to stay strong, that the appraisers are going to still come in at the value that you need them to. Rates aren't going to price your buyer out of the market. This also works for homeowners wanting to sell their primary residence that haven't lived in their home quite for 2 years, but they're almost there if they want to take advantage of this market. It also helps with people that might be relocating to a different market. Are you thinking about selling your home, but you're not sure if one of these options is the best for you? You want to get a little bit more information on that kind of stuff, or ask about values or the market, or if it's time for you to sell. I'm always here to help. Just shoot me a text, email, phone call, get a hold of me. I'd be happy to come out, meet with you, take a look at your house, ask you some questions, find out what your situation is, and see how we can best help. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And by the way, if you have a friend or a family member who is thinking about selling your house, feel free to share this video with them if they're facing the same kind of concerns. I'd be happy to help them out as well.